glasses on. There's no way he'll be able to see us.
Our side, walking up.
I just congratulated him. Your mom told me to do it. Your mom did. She's still looking for us. Finding it?
On behalf of the Rosemont High School faculty, staff, and the graduating class of 2013, welcome to the Rosemont High School's 96th annual commencement ceremony. Thank you for being with us this evening to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of our 517 graduates. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the stage area and introduce to you the school district officials participating in our ceremony. Please hold your applause until I have introduced all of them. To my far right, representing the Board of Education are Ms. Jackie Magnuson, Vice Chairperson, Mr. Rob Butcher, Chairperson. Representing our district leadership team, Ms. Kaya Brown, Director of Community Education, Mr. Steve Trone, Director of Teaching and Learning. Board members, Ms. Brown and Mr. Trone, on behalf of the entire Rosemont High School community, thank you for joining us this evening. And thank you for all the work you do on behalf of our students and our schools. I know that it's a lot of hard work to run a gigantic district, and thank you for being here with us this evening. Let's thank these people for joining us. While tonight's a celebration of graduation from high school, 13 years ago, each of these students was starting their formal education. It's the learning these students did in elementary and middle school that provided them with the foundation for their high school studies. All of us here tonight owe those elementary and middle schools, the principals, the teachers, and staffs a big thank you. So it's fitting that joining us tonight, representing the faculty and staffs of the elementary and middle schools these students attended are the principals of those schools. And they are sitting right down here to my left, to your right. Here representing these schools tonight are Gary Anger, principal of Red Pine Elementary School, Pam Haldeman, principal of Parkview Elementary School, Lynn Hernandez, principal of Diamond Path Elementary School, Tom Idstrom, principal of Rosemont Elementary School, Mary Thompson, principal of Rosemont Middle School, and Dan Will Harbor, principal of Scott Highlands Middle School. John Garcia, principal of Cedar Park Elementary School, Michael Guthrie, principal of Shannon Park Elementary School, could not be with us this evening, and they both feel really wish they could be here, and they both wish you guys their heartfelt congratulations. In fact, Michael Guthrie says, I don't know if this is true, but he said he's singing the national anthem at tonight's Twins game. I actually thought about skipping the ceremony to hear that. Some of our graduates come to us from home schools or schools other than those joining us here tonight, and we thank those parents, teachers, and administrators, faculty, and staffs as well. Gary, Pam, Lynn, Tom, Mary, and Dan, and all the members of the faculties and staffs of schools at which these schools attended, on behalf of the graduates of 2013, the Rosemont High School faculty and staff, please accept our thanks and gratitude and congratulations. You started the work of educating these students 13 years ago. Tonight, their formal education reaches a successful conclusion. Thank you and congratulations on your role in the success of these students. Let's show these principals. Tonight's about the graduates, but I do need to recognize one of these special guest principals tonight. Ms. Haldeman, would you please stand one more time? Parkview Elementary Principal Pamela Haldeman has announced that she's retiring at the conclusion of the current school year.
Wow.
Ms. Haldeman, from all of us, thank you for your years of service to our students. Our deepest congratulations to you and best wishes to you on a great retirement. Let's congratulate Ms. Haldeman on the The senior speaker for the graduating class of 2013 is Miss Alexa Mon. Alexa, would you please come forward at this time. Alexa was selected as a class speaker through a competitive audition process conducted by a panel of Rosemont High School faculty and staff members. Alexa is the daughter of Sarah and Kevin Mon. She's a 2-year member and committee president of National Honor Society. She is the president and 2-year member of German Honor Society, as well as 2-year member of Triumph Honor Society. She has participated in volleyball, mock trial, student council, and has served on the prom committee. Alexa has participated in choir throughout her 4 years of high school, has been a 2-year member of concert choir. She has received multiple superior ratings for her performance at solo and ensemble contests, was voted all conference in choir, and has received the Outstanding Achievement Award in choir and theater. Alexa has had many leading roles in our school productions, including our musicals and on stage. She has also done video and costuming work for our dance productions. Alexa was named Performing Arts Student of the Year for the 2012-13 school year. Next year, Alexa will attend the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. Please welcome Rosemont High School's class of 2013.
Good evening, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, the Rosemont High School graduation class of 2013. We were hoping to be outside in spite of this year's berserk winter and spring, but unfortunately we've been forced inside, testing our patience with the weather once again. It is that never-ending sense of Minnesota patience that has brought us all, students and their support, here today. Let us take a moment to give thanks to those who supported and patiently pushed us through our academic careers. To the teachers, coaches, and mentors who brought out our best abilities and created lifetime impacts, we thank you. It is due to your dedication that we owe our futures. And let us not forget our patient support staff, the lunch ladies, secretaries, and custodians that kept our school in working order and created a positive environment. And to the parents and families who certainly had their patience tested these last 4 years. Without your support, the class of 2013 would have never been the group of strong and intelligent individuals that sit with us right now. And finally, to the Rosemont High School graduating class of 2013, we finally made it. Through all those exhausting finals weeks and tedious and often fruitless hoping for snow days, we managed to keep it all together. Revered author Kurt Vonnegut once said, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country." Now, whether you love him or not, Vonnegut accurately condenses what seems to be the slogan of our graduating class. Let's face it, America is terrified of our class, and rightfully so. Even I'm scared of us. Our cohort includes the kids from 16 and pregnant, the YouTube generation, and the geniuses who skyrocketed Jersey Shore's legendary status. We have the eternal teen walkers singing along to One Direction, and the students playing Call of Duty until 3 a.m. and coming bleary-eyed to first or third hour classes. We are the YOLO generation, and like it or not, we are on our way up in this world, and it scares us all. But what terrifies us most is that next step into the real world. What scares us is that lingering thought in the back of our head that we are nowhere ready to get along with a roommate or find the motivation to get up for a 6 a.m. workday, let alone live a long, healthy, independent life. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that Rosemont has prepared us for that frightening place we call the real world. It's true, most of us don't have a stock portfolio or a mortgage, but like a good stock portfolio, we, as the class of 2013, are quite diversified. And thankfully, we have learned a few things over our 4 years. Fighting Irish fans joined in the Metro twice over our 4 years, bringing us all together with the feeling of victory. But then again, we also experience the feeling of defeat at the Metropolitan Place, teaching us that just as important lesson of humility and appreciation in the face of loss. Through econ midterms and standardized tests, AP, ACT, SAT, MCA, ASVAB, and many other acronyms, we have learned to dedicate ourselves to the futures, even when it fills us with dread. We have met men and women like Lieutenant Colonel Mark Weber, who have taught us to embrace our obstacles, our Bufords, with courage and not let the fear of the unknown dictate our lives. We have grown up together and created lifetime bonds. We have learned to live our lives to the fullest and embrace the love and support of our family and friends. In our 4 years here at Rosemont, we've experienced a little bit of everything, from triumph to tragedy, and we've done it together. But as we sit now in our caps and gowns, we do realize that this is the last time we will all be together. Take a moment to appreciate not only your friends, but the background players in your life. Those smiling faces from the hallway that you never really got to know will soon be starting their own journey. We may not have known them, but the energy of the school would have never been the same without each and every one of us. But although this is our last board meeting, we will always be the Rosemont High School graduating class of 2013. Some of us are off to college, trade school, or the military, and others have yet to choose our path. But no matter where our choices take us, we realize that we will always have this bond. As members of the Rosemont High School graduating class of 2013, we are part of a select club that includes people who will have a real impact on the world, whether it be internationally, nationally, or locally. Our possibilities are endless. We may not be perfect, but I have no doubt that we are ready for the next step into our unknown. Will we all become multi-billionaires that compete in yacht races around the world? Probably not. And we don't need that kind of fame or Jersey Shore infamy. And honestly, the world doesn't need it either. Although it's nice to receive recognition, we are strong and confident enough in our own abilities to be the unsung heroes of the world. So, was Kurt Vonnegut right? Are we to be feared? Rosemont High School graduates, it is our mission to show the world that we are not to be feared, but revered. When we wake up one morning to find the people seated around us right now running the country, we should be proud. We have the ability to change the world, and whatever the scale of the contribution, we cannot be afraid of this opportunity. So now it is our turn to take charge, take action. Class of 2013, let's celebrate our accomplishments and embrace our fears. We have patiently prepared for these last 4 years, and now it is our turn to take our place in the future. Let's live well and make that future a little less terrifying.
Alexa, thank you for your words and thank you for your contributions to our school. Class of 2013, the time has come for you to take your place in the future, and one thing is certain, we need your positive contributions, and we look forward to seeing your impact that you are going to make on the world. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the Rosemont High School Concert Choir, as well as other senior choir members under the direction of Mr. Stephen Albaugh. At this time, would all the senior choir members come forward, please? I'd also like to recognize Mr. Albaugh's colleagues, Rosemont Cole teachers, Ms. Gina Toso and Ms. Doris Sandham, who have worked with many of our seniors over the past 4 years. Megan Olson and Brandon Bagala, two senior members of our concert choir leadership team, will introduce the selections chosen by the choir.
We are stepping out onto new ground and a new chapter of our lives. As we take these last few steps together, have faith that there will always be ground to stand on. And have faith that the times that we have spent together will always be remembered as we begin a new part in our lives.
Our last song is a tradition we hold dear in the choir department and in this school. The Irish Blessing is a simple, beautiful song of hope for the future. So we send you off with our blessing this evening. We wish you all the best in the next journeys you embark on.
I told the class at our rehearsal yesterday that it was really important that I not get emotional. Thank you to the concert choir and senior singers. Senior singers, thank you. And we will not forget your contributions to the arts here at Rosemont High School. Each year, members of the senior class selects one faculty member to speak at this ceremony. This is a great honor for the chosen faculty member. Out of all the teachers here at the school, this is the person that the seniors would like to hear from our last time. And it goes without saying that this member is a special teacher or a member of the faculty. Our speaker this evening is Dr. Timothy Conboy. Dr. Conboy served as assistant administrator at Rosemont High School for the past 14 years. His primary role is to provide leadership for student attendance, student discipline, and school safety. He also supervises our work experience and special education departments. Before his role here as administrator started, he served as special education teacher at our school starting in 1987. Prior to coming to Rosemont High School, he served as a health and special education teacher at Cannon Falls High School. He has coached football, wrestling, swimming, track, weightlifting, and Special Olympics. He served as Rosemont High School's head track coach. He was named Teacher of the Year while in Cannon Falls. He was 2009 Assistant Coach of the Year in swimming. Many athletes will cite Dr. Conboy as one of their coaches who influenced them most along the way. I challenge the audience to look around the state and count the number of attendance discipline administrators who are elected by students to speak at graduation. Why would a senior class choose a person responsible for attendance and discipline to be the senior speaker? I believe because this guy is a special person and our students know it. He has the firmness of a strong parent, and he also has the firmness of a drill sergeant, I would say, but at the same time, he has the student's biggest, he's also the student's biggest supporter. His interests are the best interests of the students that he works with, and I think the students know that he really cares about them as individuals. I think that's pretty spectacular in a school with over 2,000 students. One more thought that I know about Dr. Conboy. He grew up here. He was a student who graduated from our school. He was sitting in the chairs right up there 35 years ago. And tonight he stands before all of you, chosen by the seniors to be the faculty speaker. So class of 2013 Rosemont High School community, please welcome our faculty speaker this evening, Dr. Timothy Conboy.
Thank you, Mr. Wollersheim. That introduction was longer than my speech, but thank you. A couple of things before we get started. Doug, your boombox. I got it. However, there's something wrong with the cord. So next time, tell the juniors that they're in the audience tonight, next time they bring a boombox the last day of school, that it might get hurt in my office. Yeah, a couple of other things. To the students that circled their cars 2 weeks ago in the parking lot, I've got your parking tickets right here. And finally, many of you, of course, we have a no cell phone and technology policy, but this is a copy of all of your May tweets that you made during class time on your technology, right here. So you might want to rummage through these things. There might be some personal things here that you might want to, shred. In November 2009, the Faith Christian Lions closed their regular season by playing the Gainesville State Tornadoes. Faith had already secured its slot in the playoffs. The Tornadoes were winless in 8 games and had scored only 2 touchdowns all season. The game should have meant nothing, but it turned out to mean everything. With no field of their own, every game was a road game for the players of Gainesville State School, a maximum security juvenile correctional facility. That is, until Faith Christian head coach Chris Hogan decided that for their final game, that not only would they make Gainesville a home team, they would make them their team. At the coach's urging, more than 300 Faith parents and students formed a 40-yard long spirit line, cheering Gainesville onto the field for the first time in the facility's history. Then, moments before kickoff, half the Faith fans and cheerleaders moved to the other side of the stadium where they cheered by name for the emotionally charged Gainesville State players, encouraging kids they didn't even know to tackle and block their own sons. More than an inspiring story about the power of second chances and the impact that simply believing in others can have on the human spirit, the actions of this team forever changed the attitude of an entire community and the true significance of Friday Night Lights. And just as the Faith Christian football team forever impacted their community, you, the Rosemont High School class of 2013, have forever impacted our community. Board members Ducher and Magnuson, directors Strong and Brown, Principal Wollersheim, elementary and middle school principals, RHS administration and staff, grandparents, parents, relatives, friends, underclassmen, and graduates, I am honored and humbled and consider it a distinct privilege to be addressing the 96th graduating class from Rosemont High School, the class of 2013. This is a picture from the memorabilia proudly displayed on the walls of my office of about 90 of you who I first met on August 10th, 2009 at 7 a.m. at freshman football practice. The inscription on the bottom of the picture says, "Greatest come from behind victory. 4 unanswered scores to shock Eastview." And this is my coach's pass from November from the Metrodome the night you, the players, band members, super fans, beat Edina, the #1 team in the state. This is the email that was sent when our marching band, under your leadership, seniors, and on your backs, earned an invitation to one of America's most prestigious events, the Rose Bowl Parade. This is a copy of Teacher of the Year, Steve Albaugh's picture, standing with the other honorees, an important item because he cites achievements and accolades of this class's choral leadership, one of the best ever. This is Taji's article associated with his AAA award, which describes an individual, like many of you, with outstanding character. And this is a copy of Chili Walker's work report, which details her, which details her work ethic and dependability associated with her job. A job that begins at 2 in the morning. It would be just as easy to cite examples from the hockey team, swim teams, the volleyball team, the debate team, the green team, DECA, the quiz bowl team, the robotics team, and any number of other clubs and organizations because of the talent, attitude, and disposition, but most importantly, the sense of humor which characterizes the class of 2013. And I can say with great certainty that the immediate community and the global community will be richly blessed by your future contributions. My message this evening is be prepared. Nick Vujicic is an extremely accomplished Christian recording artist and motivational speaker. He was recently asked how long it took him to get prepared for his current ministry. He answered, he has been preparing since birth. You see, Nick performs in huge, sold-out venues all over the world with what some consider a physical handicap. Without any medical explanation, Nick was born without arms and legs. His family was destined to cope with both the challenge and blessing of raising a son who refused to allow his physical condition to limit his lifestyle. Throughout his childhood, Nick not only dealt with the typical challenges of school and adolescence, but he also struggled with depression and loneliness. Nick achieved victory over his struggles and now uses his talents to help others. Nick Vujicic's journey is certainly inspirational. In fact, it is similar to the pattern that all of us, the Central Office Administration, and all of your teachers, coaches, scout leaders, advisors, parents, and grandparents have been concerned about for you since kindergarten, making sure that you are prepared. Asked how long it would take to bring his ocean-going vessel to a stop, the ship's captain replied, a little over a mile. Then he added, a good captain thinks at least 1 mile ahead. Obviously, this wasn't the captain of the Titanic. All of you know how much easier it is to complete a task when you are doing so with a measure of confidence. You know the importance of studying for tests, practicing your music, completing your reading assignments, and making sure you don't skip your sets and reps in the weight room. All of these are associated with preparation, and proper preparation results in confidence, and confidence yields success. The same is true for NFL quarterbacks, truck drivers, developing musicians, rookie police officers, soldiers, teachers, air traffic controllers, and thousands of others. They all go through extensive preparation to assure that their initial experiences will be performed with confidence. In fact, a famous tennis player recently commented on her success. The key to winning is self-confidence, and the key to self-confidence is preparation. One of the greatest factors associated with preparation is attitude. Attitude actually has several meanings, but what we are really referring to is a state of mind. And while we might have a hard time defining attitude, we certainly know what a bad attitude looks like. A professional coach was recently quoted in a sports column. We've got one millionaire who won't tie a 10-cent pair of shoelaces when the coach tells him to, and even richer millionaire who complains because he doesn't want to wear a tie on a plane. A couple of players who say they want to be traded every other day, and a couple more who only seem to come to practice when they feel like it. If you're writing about us, I hope your name is Sigmund Freud, because this is the craziest group of guys you're ever going to find. Along the way, you have been in a group with somebody, or maybe it was you that had the bad attitude, and you know that negativity can sap the energy right out of the group. Then, of course, there are those who may be completely justified in having a negative attitude because of life's circumstances, but instead shock and inspire us with their positive disposition, like the elderly Oklahoma woman just a couple of weeks ago, standing next to her tornado-stricken, completely demolished home. who was crying tears of joy because she found her beloved dog safe and sound in the pile of rubble that was once her home. Or Viktor Frankl, a concentration camp victim whose family and friends were killed by the Nazis in the gas chambers of Auschwitz. He stated that everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Famous American writer and historian James Fresno Adams was once asked about the greatest invention of his time. The greatest discovery of my generation is that man can alter his life simply by altering his attitude of mind. The good news is that regardless of whether you are the valedictorian or the student who has to finish up during summer school, you have control over your attitude. Preacher and author Chuck Swindoll said, "Attitude is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than what people do or say. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill." And sometimes those with immature attitudes have an epiphany. Like the kid in the middle of this picture. He sent me this letter a few years ago. Coach Conboy, I want to tell you about this thing that happened to me that really changed my life. There's a 10-year-old kid from Menominee that has a big tumor in his head. He needs to have surgery. This kid is a huge UW Stout football fan. He is such a big fan that he rescheduled his operation for this week instead of Saturday, just so he could see us play. I play at a D3 school, and I never thought that I, or we, could influence someone this much. This kid put his life on the line just so he could watch us play. Who does that? That is amazing. We all signed a jersey for him, and he led us on the field. This kid is my hero. But what really impacted me, Coach, was what happened later that night. His dad came to see me at my work with tears in his eyes and specifically told me thanks. I never thought that I could make such an impact on someone like this. The person who sent me this letter floundered early, but is now an outstanding educator, teaching students who have lost their way. The third requirement for being prepared in life and your future is be coachable. Being coachable means asking your mentors, instructors, bosses, leaders, coaches, directors, and supervisors to give you critical feedback. I do, and I know you do as well, know that guy who is uncoachable, that is, the individual who feels that they are never wrong, that they are unfairly picked on, or simply refuse to take any responsibility for their mistakes or failures. By the way, my wife thought that was describing me. On the other hand, coachability includes listening carefully for feedback and committing to make positive changes. When we are coachable, we are prepared to be wrong, and we can withstand a high degree of candor. It means we are humble and ready to receive guidance. All of this to assure that you will be prepared. I would like to again thank you for the honor and privilege of sharing some thoughts with you on this very exciting evening. And in closing, I would like to leave you with some excerpts from Casting Crown's song entitled Courageous. And just so the choir members can relax, I won't sing it. We were made to be courageous. I almost started singing. All right, I'll start over in a speaking tone. Here we go. Sorry, Mr. Alba. We were made to be courageous, and we're taking back the fight. We were made to be courageous, and it starts with us tonight. Make us courageous, Lord. Make us courageous. Seek justice, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. In the war of the mind, I will make my stand. In the battle of the heart and the battle of the hand, we were made to be courageous, and we're taking back the fight. We were made to be courageous, and it starts with us tonight. Thank you.
I don't get it. I kind of wonder if the guys giving free passes out down in the discipline office. He's up here again in 2 years, we're going to have to look into it. Thanks for your words of service, Dr. Conway. A reminder to parents that Grad Images Studio will be taking individual photographs of each student as they receive their diploma. We therefore request that individuals not approach the stage for pictures during the ceremony. Board members will be available to parents and graduates on the stage following graduation for an additional photo opportunity. At this time, I'd like to draw attention to the program and recognize the academic accomplishments of the class. Students with the cone behind the name honors graduates ranking in the top 10% of the class. Those in the top 10% by virtue of their honors ranking are graduates with highest honors. At this time, would the students in the top 10% of the class please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to each of you, and thank you for your leadership and commitment to academic excellence in our school. Continuing with the review of the program, the darkened circles indicate the student has received the Presidential Academic Fitness Award. This national distinction is in recognition of academic achievement obtained through a rigorous course of study. National Honor Society members are identified in the program with the large over diamond are wearing gold honors cords. Spanish Honor Society members are wearing red and gold honors cords. A red, white, and blue honors cord identifies members of the National French Honor Society, while German Honor Society members are identified by red, gold, and black honors cords. Those multi-school graduates who attended the School of Environmental Studies are wearing a green tassel. Members of Triumph, the Music and Dance Honor Society, are displaying a pink honors cord. The top 10 academically ranked students in the class may be identified by medallions they are wearing. In addition to the medallion, class valedictorians are wearing blue and gold sashes, while the salutatorians are wearing a gold academic sash. At this time, I would like to introduce the top 10 students in the graduating class of 2013 and their parents. This ranking is established using a grade point average of honors ranking equivalent. I ask that the graduates and the parents stand as their names are announced and remain standing until all introductions are complete. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. We have 3 students tied for number 9 in the class, so we have no students ranked number 10. Ranked in the class of 2013 is Katie Dippold. Katie is the daughter of Paula and Tom Dippold. She is a 2-year member of National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. Katie was a 2-year member of band. She was a 2-year participant in basketball and 1 year of track. She participated in Youth Teaching Youth, which is a program designed to help create drug awareness for elementary students in the district. Katie is an AP scholar who will attend Drake University of Des Moines, Iowa this fall, where she will major in elementary education. Ranked number 9 out of 517 students, Katie Dippold. Also ranked number 9 in the class of 2013 is Megan Schuster. Megan is the daughter of Suzanne and Steve Schuster. She is a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. She was a 3-year member of choir, including our advanced women's choir, and participated in on stage. Megan is a three-sport athlete participating in volleyball, basketball, and softball in all 4 years of her high school career. She was two-time all-conference honorable mention in basketball and captain in all 3 of her sports, including being named captain in basketball both her junior and senior years. Megan has been named Female Athlete of the Year. She will attend the University of Iowa this fall, where she plans to major in nursing, ranked number 9 for 517 students in the Schuster. Our third student ranked number 9 in the class of 2013 is Marianne Shamanda. Marianne is the daughter of Christine and Robert Shamanda. Marianne is a 2-year member of National Honor Society, Phi Honor Society, and Spanish Honor Society. She's a 4-year participant in dance, 3-year participant on stage, 3-year member of GOAT, which stands for Group of Active Teams, which is a group committed to serving others here at the high school. She's an AP Scholar with Honor. Marianne attends the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota, where she plans to study biology. Ranked number 9 out of 517 students, Marianne Shamanda. We have 2 students ranked number 7 in the class of 2013. We also have 6 students ranked number 1. With this in mind, the 2 students ranked number 7 are our salutatorians. I will introduce our salutatorians in alphabetical order. Our first salutatorian is Brittany Majeski. Brittany is the daughter of Chris and Joe Majeski. Brittany was a 2-year member of National Honor Society, French Honor Society, and Tri-M Honor Society. She was a 4-year member of our state champion marching band, where she also served as alto saxophone section leader for the past 3 years. She was involved in Jazz 1 for the last 4 years, was lead alto for 3 years, and was in the wind ensemble for 3 years. Brittany has received multiple superior ratings in solo and ensemble contests and has participated in all states and honor games for the past year. She's been named an AP Scholar. Brittany will attend the College in Minnesota, where she plans to double major in French and dietetics. Ranked 7th out of 517 students salutatorian Brittany Majeski. The second salutatorian is Caitlin Daniel. Caitlin is the daughter of Jill and Mark Daniel. She's a 2-year member and secretary of National Honor Society. She is also a 2-year member of Spanish Honor Society and Tri-M Honor Society. Caitlin has been a 2-year participant and on stage, a 4-year member of Irish Hets, and a 2-year member of the golf team. Caitlin will attend Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota, where she will study pre-medicine and pre-pharmacy. Caitlin is ranked number 6 out of 517. Salutatorian Caitlin Daniel. We have 6 students ranked number 1 in the class of 2013. All 6 of these students have a perfect 4.0 grade point average and are considered the class valedictorians. I will announce them in alphabetical order. Our first valedictorian is Kimberly Corral. Kimberly is the daughter of Dale and Paul Corral. She's a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and Spanish National Honor Society. Kimberly was a member of our volleyball team, was involved in youth teaching youth. Kimberly will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison this fall and plans to major in finance and information systems. She's currently ranked number 1 out of 517 students, valedictorian Kimberly Corral. Our second valedictorian is Allison Fishbach. Allison's the daughter of Kathy and Jeff Fishbach. Allison has been a member of National Honor Society and has served as the president of French Honor Society, president of Student Council. She was involved in youth teaching youth. Allison is an AP Scholar with distinction and is the World Language Student of the Year. Allison will attend the College of St. Benedict in St. Joseph, Minnesota in the fall, where she plans to major in biology and psychology. She is ranked number 1 out of 517 students, valedictorian Allison Fishbach. Our third valedictorian is Natalie Hillerson. Natalie is the daughter of Marcy and Dwayne Hillerson. She is a member of National Honor Society and vice president of French National Honor Society. Natalie was the 2-year captain of the speech team, where she was named all-conference honorary mention. She is a member of the school newspaper as well as a 3-year member of the golf team. She is an AP Scholar and the Science Department Student of the Year. Natalie will attend the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington this fall, where she plans to major in biology and French. She is currently ranked #1 valedictorian, Natalie Hillerson. Our next valedictorian is Caitlin Mann. Caitlin is the daughter of Kathy and Steve Mann. She is a member of Triumph Honor Society as well as a 2-year member of National Honor Society and French Honor Society. She is a first-year player in the wind ensemble as well as a section leader of the state champion marching band. She was a participant in the school musical and is an AP scholar. Caitlin will attend Minnesota State University Moorhead, where she plans to major in graphic communications with an emphasis in interactive multimedia. Caitlin's ranked #1 out of 570 students, valedictorian, Caitlin Mann. Our 5th valedictorian is Shane Robertson. Shane is the son of Pam and Lance Robertson. Shane's the vice president of National Honor Society, a member of Spanish Honor Society, and a 2-year member of the Student Council. He was a 2-year member of band as well as a member of jazz band. He's a 4-year member of the math team and the tennis team. Shane is an AP scholar with honor. He's also a National Merit Commended Scholar. Shane will attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities College of Science and Engineering next fall, where he plans to major in chemical engineering and pharmacy-related field of study. Shane's ranked #1 out of 570 students, valedictorian, Shane Robertson. Our final valedictorian is Elizabeth Tuft. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jennifer and Jack Tuft. She's a member of National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. Elizabeth was a member of the Rosemont High School Concert Choir, 4-year member and captain of the cross-country team, 4-year member and 2-year captain of the gymnastics team, and a 4-year member of the track team. She was a AAA award winner, and Elizabeth will attend the University of Wisconsin Eau Claire, where she plans to major in actuarial science. She is also ranked #1 out of 570 students, valedictorian, Elizabeth Tuft. Would you please recognize the At this time, I'd like to shift our attention to the accomplishments of the class. In the years I've served as teacher, assistant principal, and principal here at Rosemont High School, I've come to know that Rosemont High School is a special place. And during these years, the students have been with us. These students have been with us, and this school has received some national recognition. For example, Rosemont High School is just recognized as one of the top schools in the state of Minnesota and the country by Newsweek magazine for a 2nd year in a row. And in addition, ACT has recognized Rosemont as a Red Quill Legacy School for preparing students for the ACT exam, as well as any school in the country for the 3rd straight year. And new this year, the MASSP, the Minnesota Association of Secondary School Principals, just awarded us the Star of Innovation Award for a new partnership with Indian Hills Community College for expanding opportunities for students to earn college semester credits while attending high school beyond those already available from programs here. So a big thanks to our students and our community in helping us reach those accomplishments. All those things have happened while these students have been here at the school. But those are extraordinary things about the school. How does this class itself stand up? This is a school that's been graduating students since 1918, and it's a school that has a tradition of excellence in arts, athletics, and academics. It's a community that's seen students serving others at a level that seems that it could never be matched. It's a community that's seen students and student organization win conference, section, state, and national awards. So what about the class of 2013? How do they compare to the 95 classes that come before them? Well, I'm here to tell you that the class of 2013 has provided the leadership and has lived up to the traditions and expectations of our school and community. And Mr. Conway's kind of stole some of my thunder. And his box is still here, so I could actually roll into that. But The class of 2013, we're never going to forget your contribution. These students and those who are not here with us tonight, and you, the supportive family and friends, together you've all added to the enduring tradition and excellence at this school. So from the faculty and staff of Rosemount High School, to all of you, the class of 2013, and all of you, the family and friends of these students, our deepest thanks and respect and appreciation for all you have done for our school. Now, some of you here tonight might be skeptical about my praise of the class, and you might think as principal I'm biased. So I think it's important that I support my praise of this class with some statistics. Dr. Conboy's already given you some, but here is some additional evidence that the class of 2013 is worthy of praise. The state of Minnesota put in place grad exams for math, reading, and writing to ensure that every one of these students has basic skills in those areas. You might hear that graduates these days can't read or write, or that's a bunch of baloney. When I was, for those of you in the crowd that are my age or a little bit younger, that might have been true of us. But they actually test these guys. They can't get a diploma unless they can read and do math. And each of these graduates is actually satisfied that requirement. The state of Minnesota requires that every student in the state study curriculum, which targets academic standards set by the state. As a class, these students scored well above the state average on these exams, which measures the students' performance towards those standards. Our district is well above the state average, Rosemount High School well above the state average. Each of these graduates has successfully earned 66 credits earned by our school board. These credits include 4 full years of English, 4 full years of social studies, 3 full years of math, but most of these students take full 4 years, 3 full years of science, most of these students take 4 full years, 7 credits of health and physical education, and at least 1 credit in the arts, and as you can tell by required, most of the students will take much more than 1 credit in the arts. Most of our graduates, again, will go beyond these credits. Many of these students have already earned multiple college credits through participation in our advanced placement courses, college and schools courses, which are University of Minnesota courses, out here by Rosemount teachers, articulation agreement programs with other colleges and universities, and post-secondary education programs. As a group, these students' composite ACT scores are well above the state average in the state with the highest ACT composite scores in the country. This class did its part in keeping Minnesota the #1 ACT state in the United States. 6 members of this class are National Achievement Scholarship winners, National Merit Commended Scholars, or National Merit Scholars. We have all Metro athletes, all state athletes, all American athletes, state champions and athletes who have been named all state academic athlete teams and athletes who have competed at the national level in the class. 6 members of the class placed in the top 3 at the 2000 state DECA conference, while 2 students earned the title of National DECA finalist, placing in the top 10 in the country. Students in our debate and speech programs have been recognized by the National Forensic League for their accomplishments. 8 of our graduates have chosen to serve their country in the United States military. These students are great examples. These students continue a great tradition from Rosemount High School and are examples of how the class of 2013 has dedicated itself to service to others. Our gratitude, respect, and thanks goes out to those 8 students. Members of this class are Eagle Scout, 4-H Key Award recipients, and others have achieved the Girl Scout Gold Award. 26 members of the class have earned all-state status for instrumental and vocal music programs. Numerous choral and instrumental music superior ratings in region, solo, and ensemble contests. have been earned by the class of 2013. 86 members of this class have been inducted into the National Honor Society. From the opening of Crimes of the Heart, our fault-plated last curtain call of onstage heroes and villains, and RHS Radio, Theater, and Film on our fine and performing arts season was once again outstanding special recognition in the cast and crew of Nonsense, the mega musical, outstanding and truly enjoyable production. Our marching band reached new heights again this season under the outstanding leadership of the seniors who are in that band. The Pride of Rosemount continues to be one of the top performing groups in the Upper Midwest. The band capped off the season with another huge performance at the St. Louis Bands of America Super Regional Competition, capturing the Minnesota State Marching Band Championship for the 7th consecutive year. This senior class outdoor band is Dr. Convoy has already revealed ultimate success with the invitation of the 2014 Bulls Parade in Pasadena, California. Over the 4 years, the class of 2013 has seen students at Rosemount at Rosemount High School. The school has made 17 team appearances in Minnesota State High School League tournaments, finishing the state honors once, achieving one state team championship. A special thank you to the Modern Dance Company students who performed and choreographed the show focused on women of strength that just occurred a week ago. The dance band raised over $1,000 to the whole equivalent of nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting homeless women and their families. They don't like to give me the microphone here because they say I belong to them, so I'm going to stop. But without question, let's go for the class of 2013. So without question, the class of 2013 is special. The facts speak for themselves. I just need to add one thing. I believe that it's not the list of accomplishments that makes this class special. The class of 13 did accomplish great things, and they're going to be statistically known for being a great class. But there's an even more important thing to remember. What makes this class special is the sum of their individual stories. Don't forget that each of these students had their own individual experience in their 13 years of school. And if we had enough time, it would be good to bring them up one by one and listen to each of their stories. And one by one, they've added to the history and traditions of a school community that's been turning out graduates for 96 years. I also just want to add one thing. I'm a fellow dad with all you parents who are out there, and I just want to say to all of you who are fellow parents with me, I've been doing it, I think this is my 29th year in the district, and this class, it really is unbelievable. Convoy and I were in the lunchroom yesterday, and the group was just kind of hanging out and having their last lunch and taking pictures. This group was unbelievable. When you look at this group of kids, it was just, if you worry about our future, there's just a lot of promise here. And when I look at this group, I just feel pretty good. There's a lot of good kids out there. And these guys look pretty good. From standing right and looking right now, this kid looks pretty dang good. Okay, enough of that. I'm on the last page of this. Graduates, you will not only continue the traditions and feelings of community built upon it for this, and the faculty and staff and students will follow you and will forever be grateful. Graduates, parents, and guardians, never forget, you are forever a part of this community, this school community. This is your school. will never change. With admiration in mind that the faculty and staff of Rosemont High School wish each and every one of you heartfelt congratulations and our best wishes for the future. Now let's take the final step in reaching the next graduation. With the Rosemont High School class of 2013, please rise. Mr. Research Board Chairperson will receive the class chairperson teacher on behalf of the faculties and administration of all District 196 schools that these young men and women have attended. I offer you this class. I certify that each individual about to receive a diploma has met or exceeded all the requirements for graduation, and I recommend that they be granted diplomas.
Thank you, John. The good news here is only in a half a page. So, on behalf of District 196, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the students, the families, the friends, and staff who are gathered here tonight to celebrate this time-honored celebration. Students, congratulations. You close a chapter tonight and you open a new chapter tomorrow. You're now entering that long, awkward stage of your life that goes between high school graduation and retirement. And you're now going to find out how it's feel. Now, whether it's the job, military, trade school, college, or my favorite backpackers for you looking for yourself for 3 months for your parents and your money, I ask that you remember those who helped get you here tonight. Please take time to thank the people who have been your support system. And raised 2 daughters that graduated a few years back from Henderson High School. Like I said, one thing for certain, raising teenagers and helping them get to the ceremony is a tad challenge. Your supporters have been here through thick and thin, through the good and the bad, and they deserve your thanks for helping you get here tonight. And whatever your next steps are, I guess for certain, you will continue to lead that support system. Sit back, enjoy the rest of the ceremony. You're going to cherish tonight for a long time. Mr. Warsham, on behalf of the Board of Education for District 196, I happily accept this class for graduates of 2013. Thank you.
The Rosemont High School class of 2013 come forward to receive their diplomas. Each graduate's name will be announced as they receive their diploma and respect these graduates so that the name is heard. We respect that the audience will ensure and follow the reading of the individual student's name. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Catherine Anderson.
Jack Hiles.
Mitchell Scott Anderson.
Emma Renee Ackerman.
So loud.
Sean David Anderson.
Ali Mohammed Austin.
Josh Arnett.
Gabriella Justice Stella Carlson Allen.
Richard Dale Aries.
Courtney Alford.
Taryn Austin.
Kishana Amby.
Zachary Austin.
Austin Hans Anderson.
Nicholas Avila III.
Blake Anderson.
Devin John Avi.
Samuel John Bauer.
Luke Isaac Danship.
Jacob Arlen Beaver.
Devin Michael James Bennett.
Stephanie Ann Beck.
Nicholas Allen Buckle.
Ifra Danielle Bellucci.
Kyle William Bodine.
Sarah Madison Benson.
Logan Thomas Bull.
Jake Wilson Burwell.
Justine Deanne Becker.
Dylan Lee Bessler.
Riley Matthew Buckle.
Kashan Barat.
Brandon James Bogdawa.
Taylor Marie Bird.
Jennifer Julia Bush.
Sarah J. Bierke.
Joel Burgoyne.
Thomas Christopher Bierke.
Nicholas Brandia.
Ellen Rose Blackman.
Monique Lynn Brandt.
Samuel John Broback.
Samuel Matthew Breyer.
Carissa Brown.
Aaron Michael Cahoy.
Eric Brown.
Jamie Lynn Cahoy.
Blake Buck.
James Casaza.
Molly Lynn Buck.
Maria Colley.
Caitlin Rose Buckentine.
Anthony Dan Cephas.
Keegan Michael Burkhardt.
Omar Cervantes.
Weezo Bashiri.
Susan Chandy.
Amanda Bell Buzzlitz.
Kelly Renee Chapel.
Tyler Joseph Grillo.
Santiago Charo.
Trevor Michael Capra.
Yuoming Chin.
Kelly Ann Chardonnay.
Hannah Jane Childs.
Savannah Kobos.
Sarah Chow.
Isaiah James Carter Collins.
Zachary Paul Christensen.
Amanda Lee Comstock.
Alexander James Dietrich.
Kimberly Carell.
Jennifer Beth Dean.
Chelsea Krigo.
Nicholas Patrick Dejean.
Mallory Ann Krause.
Donovan Christoph King Dentler.
Joseph Albert Dahl.
Nicholas Joseph Henry DePapio.
Andrew Guy Dawson.
Elena Marie DeGover.
Jamie Lynn Drayman.
Mary Catherine Dibble.
Spencer Michael Ducote.
Quinn Dawn.
Katie Ann Duff.
Like you have more than one.
Nicholas Roderick Dolman.
Mitchell Ryan Dufour.
Cole Ronald Dornwell.
Bethann Rose Duckstead.
Rosalind K. Doyle.
Wilson Lee Ebner.
John Michael Drew.
Garrett Iden.
Megan Elizabeth Day.
Elizabeth Ann Elliott.
Daniel Robert Ferris.
Jana Angeline Elliott.
Jonathan Gregory Featherstone.
Christy Nicole Evanderson.
Lauren Fee.
Magdalena Ann Engelhardt.
Corey Feller.
Haley Brienne Ames.
Austin D. Finney.
Kennedy Eileen Erdman.
Eric Fink.
Hannah Ann Essman.
Allison Ann Fishbach.
Adam Allen Everman.
Brett David Fisher.
Cody Justice Farrington.
Molly Eileen Flynn.
Catherine Gearing.
Patrick Thomas Flynn.
Diana Vanessa Janice Rubio.
Jacqueline Eileen Fleming.
Brandon Paul Gurla.
Ashley Joe Fogan.
Priya Darshini Gilbert.
Danielle Nicole Francie.
Thomas Christian Lane.
Grayson Francis Frecken.
Sally Ann Golda.
Gabriella Andrea Garcia.
Kendra Goodrich.
Jade Nicole Gunderson.
Tyler Charles Gorman.
Trevor Lowell Gunderson.
Robert Griffin.
Anna Elizabeth Bailey.
John Griffin.
Madeline Rose Howard.
Madison Rose Grosjean.
Yusuf A. Habib.
Garrett Clarence Rolfe.
Andrew Alexander Hasty.
Molly Marie Greenkey.
Adam John Hall.
Abby Ray Gensel.
Brandon Hall.
Matthew Eli Goland.
Hannah Marie Halterman.
Andrew John Hansen.
Andrew Hanson.
Riley David Harrelson.
Samantha Joan Ellerson.
Cyrus Harfield.
Brandon Christopher Hanson.
Zachary Hart.
Corey Michael Hanson.
Ryan Hartsacker.
Alexa Ray Hanson.
Kamal Hassan.
Matthew Joseph Hess.
Alex John Westbrook.
Miles Franklin Hayes.
Sean Theodore Hatlin.
Natalie Gail Hillerson.
Sheldon Carl Hatlin.
Milton Hines.
Megan K. Hefty.
Lindsay Joy Hoff.
Eric Andrew Heimendinger.
Caitlin Wynn Hoffman.
Jordan Elizabeth Heimkees.
Peter Hohenstein.
Caitlin Renee Heitkamp.
Nicholas Holstead.
Kaya Lee Hank.
Peter Min Hong.
Brian Joseph Herman.
Brianna Hoover.
Paulo Hernandez.
Sean Tyler Hornet.
Joshua Hernandez.
Dustin Howard.
Kenya Renee Heron.
James William Hughes.
Christian Almagar.
Alexander John Holtquist.
Andrew Hewitt.
Devin Ray Johnson.
Jordan Hoover.
Jacob Miller Johnson.
Stephanie Hygra.
Jeremy Alexander Johnson.
Bobby NC Singmai.
Courtney Joel Johnson.
Kimberly Iraha.
Kirsten Elise Johnson.
Tabri Marie Burton.
Kristen Ann Johnson.
Samuel Jeffrey.
Giovanna Johnson.
Megan Marie Jelinski.
Madeline Rose Johnson.
Andrew John.
Tamara Shane Johnson.
Jonathan Ryan Jefferson.
Aiden Elizabeth Jones.
Cole Joseph Jolman.
Nate Juby.
Andrew David Johnson.
Claire Elizabeth Juday.
Casey Raylene Johnson.
Wesley Robert Just.
Stephen Crook.
Kelly Nicole Calloway.
Sean Kalinowski.
Hunter Robert Kaiser.
Carissa Rose Kafis.
Jeremy Sarah Rose Kunish.
Sydney Kathleen Kibler.
Carly Lauren Coran.
Aiden Kilgannon.
Amber Lee Curtin.
Roland Allen Kill.
Cody Taylor LaCoste.
Megan Amanda Kistner.
Jenny Lamb.
Jessica Grace Klein.
Caitlin Elizabeth Langford.
John Charles Canola.
Ian Mackenzie Larson.
Abby Elena Knapp.
Austin Garrett Larson.
Logan Ray Knapp.
Marissa Raymond Larson.
Jamie David Corbella.
Oscar Larson.
Marty Krakauer.
Jeremy Blaze Laura.
Brandon Matthew Kretlow.
Devin Isaac Lawrence.
Serena Holly Kuchera.
Patrick Henry Lauer.
Patricia Kumarni.
Catherine Ann Leonards.
Austin Curtis Leslie.
We were just looking for you guys.
Caitlin Elizabeth.
All right.
Andrew Lee.
Caitlin Joy Bang. Lisa Christine Lee. Misha Mildred. Thomas Melvin Lindbergh. Gavin Lindquist. Michael Brady Marsh. Gage Michael Litzler. Teresa I. Martin. Caitlin Jill Livingston. Caitlin Gerard. Austin Moran. Sydney Marie Lulu. Ryan McCoy. Emily Marie Lockhart. Maggie Sue McGovern. Summer Tessa. Tyler Jacob Knight. Jeremy McIntyre. Shane Daniel Cohen. Brittany Noel Majeska. Alexa K. Long. Luke Mead. Salim Ahmed. Cody Robert Merrill. Kristen Lobach. Lindsay Dion Merrill. Daniel Vanderbilt. Christina Lynn Merchant. Sally Stephanie Monterey. Holly Ann Merchant. Alicia Nicole Martin. Michael Joseph Benton. Deshaun Morrison. Leah Elizabeth Hutchinson. Henry Morris. Michael J. Tanaka Miguel. Brandon J. Burton. Rachel Lillian Minor. Anna Marie Riddell. Jessica Miller. Mitchell James Rousseau. Matthew Marion Mills. Anna Tubman Mellis. Alexandra Whitney Miniman. Benjamin John Nelson. Chris Lindell. Bethany Ariel Nelson. Rebecca Renee Long. Nelson. Samuel Peter Moore. Nicole Lynn Nelson. Elizabeth Ness. Aaron Jeffrey Patton. Christopher Joseph Newton. Nathan Lee Howard. Sydney Ann Newton. Travis Eric Harper.
Let's do this.
James Nguyen. Austin Philip Keeler. Alex Norton. Morgan Louise Allen. Connor Niemeyer. Justin Ocean Haas. Bradley O'Brien. Taylor McKay Patterson. Bradley Allen Religion. James Kyle Penrod. Chase Alexander Olson. Amanda Marie Curry. Megan McHale Olson. Sarah Ann Peterson. Rachel Elizabeth Olson. Sydney Jean Peterson. Thomas Patrick Olson. Elliot Phillips. Tajaneri Onasarison. Jessica Ann Norman. Thomas Carl Osborne. Noah Troy Levins Phillips. Kwame Owusu. Rhonda Konatha. Valerie Popova. Cody Poole. Matea Brooke Pratt. Soroka Poison. Corey Randall Pritchard. Danny Dickstrom. Luke Anthony Crowes. Courtney Christine Rickman. Alexis Ruben Wade. Tucker Rigger.
Way to go, Ringer!
Anna Alida Rickya. Alex Brianna Reeson. Taylor Marie Ramo. Benjamin Reed. Connor John Banks. Aubrey Risky. Kyle Robert Grass.
I don't dare. People are going to yell at me.
Cindy Rivera. Brandon Brent Ray. Brooklyn Ray Roberts. Chelsea Marie Reese. Madison Ashley Roberts. Trevor Daniel Reese. Marshall Ray Robertson. Trevor Samuel Reese. Shane Van Robinson. Marissa Beatrice Reiskis. Sergio Zambrano Vega. Michaela Reiskis. Zachary Chelsea Pearl Zorn. Rachel Odell Gordon. Daniel Wilson. Cristalina Rodriguez. Lexi Ross. Brian A. Rogers. Cody Roth. Megan Elizabeth Schuster. Kelly Jean Rowe. Marianne Shimanda. Austin Rudolph. Lynn Matthew Ruben Scott Jr. Riley Pierce Rutan. Nicholas Jeffrey Schiffer. Melissa Nicole Stockbridge. Melissa Ann Sullivan. Anna Sandberg. Allison Seeley. Senator. Tori Ann Francis Sherrill. Jenna Ann Shaluk Abu. Raycon Sheep. Courtney Lynn Schmidt. Alyssa Silva. Cassidy Louise Schmidt. Lucas John Sunson. Andrew William Schroeder. Adesh Singh. Corey Noel Schrupp. Nicholas Paul Skidder. Theodore Thomas Schultz. Brandon Lynn Skidder. Jake Patrick Schultz. Kevin Donald Slater. Douglas A. Smith. Samantha Ann Slater. Emily Smith. Ariel Smith. Joey Amara Smith. Thomas Robert Stuckert III. Noah Michael Smith. Corey Steven. Nicolette Anna Sorensen. Shannon Shannon Sullivan. Christopher Sorensen. Tyler Michael George Sullivan. Elizabeth Anna Sparks. Nolan Daniel Slav. Alex James Speed. Nicholas Dale Swanson. Amanda Splitstoser. Shannon Deborah Swanson. Nicole Stahl. Nicholas John Surratt. Laura Steiner. Bryce Raymond Surratt. Alex Steffen. Samuel Edward Stern. Kevin Marshall Sutter. Justin Michael Stormy. Marie Dosario. Bailey Tuich Stubbe. Brett Gunterall Kifrell. Marcus Robert Urban. Matthew John Chamber. Christina Marie Terrell. Alex Tompkins Thibodeau. Valerie Terry. Benjamin Scott Thompson. Sarah Turbo. Luke Hawkins Thompson. Linda Baird. Elizabeth Marie Tuck. John Everett Tejan. Grant Matthew Benny. Jordan Scott Topper. Wesley Nancy Miller. Claire Toll. Caitlin Lee Benny. Robin Elise Tuzman. Sarah Marie Benny. Cheyenne Umbry. David Jonathan Burke. Andrew Christopher Ernest. Dalton Ray Baker. Isa Valdivia. Andre Thomas Cordell. Zach Falsey. Joseph Tommen Peter. Artilio Walker. Alexa A. Walker. John Michael Walker. Amelia Jen Kumar. Andrew Walls. Haley E. Monmouth. Delaney Walsh. David John Green. Daniel Joseph Burrow. Joseph Quinn. Ashton Taylor Butler. Donald Frederick Austin Miles Webb. Elijah Williams. Alexander David Wheat. Wayne Wheat. Lindsay Ann Wagner. Adam Stephen Williams. Melissa Michelle Webb. Sophie Williams. Evan Burton Leon. Anthony Thomas Wilson. Anthony Gregory Levin. Ryan Lowell Newsom. Samantha Wenzel. Cody Jacob Walker. Andrew Joseph Benson. Stu Wool. Grace Catherine Wheeler.